Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Peloton. Now, we're currently trading at 55.64, and obviously we are down right around $31, almost 36% on the day from the earnings report that came out Thursday after hours. And basically what happened is people feel the pandemic has ceased. It's close to being over, or some people feel that it is over. Whatever your views on that are, but basically more or less people are going back to the gyms now, and nobody really wants to work out from home. So Peloton sales are down, obviously, more than expected because of that feeling that people can go out and go to their gym. I don't want to buy an exercise bike or treadmill and work out from home anymore. Well, I can go to the gym. I can go with my buddy. We can kind of exercise together there rather than me being isolated at my house. Everybody wants to get out. So therefore, sales down. Hence, Peloton being down right around 31 bucks, 36%. Off of that earnings report. Now, going forward, what we're looking at, well, we have a huge gap in here that we have to fill on the daily, obviously. But we need to fill that, but it's not going to come it's not going to happen. It's not going to pull an Amazon here and just fill it in the next about 3 or 4 days, right? It's not going to happen, but it could obviously start to show signs of life in here. And that's kind of what I'm more focused on. I'm not focused on, okay, we're going to see a huge $40 rip overnight here or in the next 3 or 4 days. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I want to see some signs of light in here. And what I'm looking at is the IV. Still tons of IV in here, right around an IV rank of 41. So much IV in here. It's hard to really kind of calculate each week in here, but it looks like you have $15 expected move by your November monthly. So around 2 weeks from now, right around a $15 expected move in here. So that is good. If you go to December monthlies, everyone's pricing in around $9 expected move. I think that'll change. I think that expected move is off a little bit, and I think that'll be closer to that $15 move here on Monday when markets open back up. So a little bit of sign of life in here because we have such a large IV. There's still enough in here that might give us a little pop. Even if we just pop up to this 23.6 fib level here, 73, I will take it. So you kind of have to take what we're getting here with Peloton. Not really worried about the RSI stochastics. Obviously, they're both going to be in oversold territory off this huge gap down. And then your fib levels, obviously, since we had that huge gap down, that's our new swing low. So that low that we printed in on the day on Friday, 55.21, that's going to be our new swing low. That's going to be our first support. So we need to hold that. But really 55, 50, 45, those are going to be our next key 3 levels for support. And I think that we will end up sitting on one of those and then start to revert to this mean up here, because you can see how far we are from the Bollinger Bands. We are just extremely huge gapping down, like gap down away from everything in here. So a reversion back to the mean after a little bit of consolidation down here would be good. Get IV to start expanding a little bit more, and then boom, nice little pop back up to those 23.6 fib levels. I will take it all day. Could that happen before December monthlies? It might, but I am not sure. But we do have a $15 expected move in 2 weeks that everybody's pricing in already. If we get even more of an expansion, then definitely that 23.6 is on the table before that expiration cycle. So again, just to kind of reiterate, the swing low for our fib level here was the low we printed on Friday. That is going to be our first support. Below that, 55, and then 50, and then 45. Resistance wise, we ultimately have to fill that gap that's all the way back up here to where we closed on Thursday, the 86 level. But really that 23.6 here at the 73s, that's going to be a nice resistance for us. But in between now and then, really you're just looking at the 60, 65 levels, 70, nice psychological numbers. And we have to watch and see if this IV still remains high, and that can give us a clue that, hey, guess what, something is coming in here sooner rather than later. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description, and we also have a trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.